Alright, I want to do a series of tutorials on ZBrush, and before I can get started on that, I need to show how to set up a custom interface in ZBrush. Custom interface basically will allow you to have easier access to the tools that you need to use. So when you first start up ZBrush, the interface should look like this, and then I'm just gonna start up a default sphere. So what I did was click Lightbox, that brings this up, and then I just double clicked right here. Okay, so that brings this up, sphere. To start at changing the interface, you have to go to Preference, and then Config, and enable customize. When you click enable customize, it will turn orange, and then you can start moving stuff around. To move stuff around, you need to hold Control and Alt at the same time. So the first thing that I want to do is add some tools to down here. So I'm going to go to brush at the top, click this little thing, and then that will load the brush palette over here. So I want to drag 4 different tools to over here. So holding Control and Alt, I'm going to drag from here to here. So that just gives me a nice easy way to select these tools. I'm going to start with the clay and then go to standard and then inflate and then flatten. And remember, I'm holding Control and Alt and just dragging it from there to there with enable customize on. So now we have these 4 tools here loaded up on our custom interface. The next 2 tools that I want to add, I want Dam Standard, put that right here, and then the Move, put that here. And we want 2 different things over here. Okay, so now these are the 6 tools that we're going to want to use the most, so that's why we put them there. Next, I want to put 2 different materials. So what I'll do is at the top where it says material, I click this button, then the materials goes over here, and then I'll click right here. I have a lot of customized materials, but we don't care about that. I just want to select the basic material 1 that's right here. Everybody has it. And then from over here, bring the basic material over to there. And then up here, select basic material 2. And then from here, drag it down. Okay, so now we have 2 different materials that we can select very quickly. And holding Control and Alt, I can now move the functions to wherever I want, and they can be organized in any way that I want. Okay, so the next functions that I want are from the draw menu. So I'm gonna click draw, click this, and now I'm gonna take draw size and put it right here, and then Z intensity and put it right here, right in the middle, and then Z add and Z sub, put them right next to each other. Okay, so now I can line these buttons up. Okay, so now I want the focal shift. Under draw size. And then one more thing on the bottom bar. I want to click stroke, bring that up here, and then lazy mouse, and then lazy radius, and bring that down here. Okay, so now I have lazy radius down here, and you can remove all of these things from the menu over here after you've taken stuff, the buttons that you need. You can just click that button right here, drag, click that, drag. Okay. So now we have all this stuff. Z intensity, Z add, Z sub, draw size, focal shift, lazy radius, all essential stuff. And now I'm gonna take away some of the stuff that we don't need from here. Okay, so I'm gonna take away this, 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 perspective. Okay, so now I just took away a bunch of stuff, and now I'm gonna move this stuff up. Don't really need local symmetry, I'll just leave it there. So I'm spreading out these functions in a very deliberate way. Okay. So that's pretty much it. This is how I build my custom interface, and everything's where I have it and need it. So from here you can do whatever you want and change it around to something that's more comfortable. I'm very comfortable with this layout, and so once you have it done, you press the enable customize button again, and then you see everything is kept, and then press store config, and master saved successfully. Okay, so now when you leave ZBrush and then open it up again, everything should be saved, and it will make your life much easier. Many people start learning ZBrush with a mouse, which can be frustrating. Traditionally, we all had to start with something like this. It can be great, but it's not as good as being able to use the pen directly on the screen. So here is a list of 5 different tablet displays that are great for ZBrush. Some have computer built in, while others just act as a monitor for a computer. The first one is a Surface Pro 4, which starts at $700. But you can use a pen or your fingers to sculpt in ZBrush, so this is an amazing tool. The second and third is a Wacom Cintiq. This comes in 2 sizes and is very high quality, but does not have a computer built in, so they just act as monitors on steroids. The small one is 13 inches at $800. The big one is 22 inches starting at $1,600. Note that there is versions of each size that enable finger touch screen capability, something that is built into the Surface Pro from the start. I think that Wacom products are overpriced, and if you want to get a tablet display without a computer built in, then you should get the fourth option, which is the monoprice tablet display, which starts at $500. The last one is the Surface Studio, which starts at $4,000. This is the ultimate ZBrush computer. It's just like a Surface Pro tablet, but much bigger and much more powerful. The computer is built into the base, and the screen is just massive.